shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Pritchard and White are gone. On out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bulls, White on the wing along with Okoro. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Giddey in at the point. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Giddey. Okoro wide open. He fires. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pritchard against Giddey. Pritchard passes to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. It's White on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Hauser misses. Now the Bulls with it, coming off that win against Minnesota.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Giddey, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Brown outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Vucevic. They swipe it. Hauser the pass to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Out to White. Puts it up. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double-teamed. Giddey finds Vucevic. In the corner, Okoro with it. Here's Giddey. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
And they take the lead.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Bulls trail by 3. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks.
Working his way inside Vooch, ready to battle for it.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, player almost a decade younger. And Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
Yeah, he's more than capable. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And so he makes both from the line. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
Here's White, following the basket by Derek White. It's White on the wing. He had 22 points in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Pass to Queta. Here's Brown. White a screen. Takes the three. Brown, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Okoro. Vucevic's screen on White. And again, Chicago, no good.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
And Queta gets it to go.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Vucevic finds Okoro. Inside, here's White. Shoots from the block. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Aggressive on the interior. White takes the hit and completes the play.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Queta. A 17-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And can we talk about the best part? His defense. His shot blocking was simply on another level in that one.
Bulls trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Giddey. The 3. Kept alive. Out to White. Here's the 3. Shoots the 3. The shot will not fall.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Here's Hauser. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jay, here we are about the middle of the season. Where are these teams putting their focus right now?
Some are already monitoring their conference position, but this is the time to stay focused on being healthy and just playing good basketball every night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they failed to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
And so he hits both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Now here's Giddey. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Vucevic dishes to White. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Attacking the heart of that defense. What I like about White, he can finish with either hand.
Celtics leading by 3. And here is Brown. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Queta, the pass to White. And it's Hauser in the corner. Pass to Giddey. And here's Vucevic. Here's Okoro. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Okoro's got the game tied up here for Chicago. So it's the Celtics now. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Now here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. Giddey and the Bulls another 3.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
White drives in. Here's Hauser. And again, unable to change momentum here. Bulls leading by 3. Outside, White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. And a miss there on the triple. The Celtics shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Now Pritchard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Giddy with it. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Brown for three. It's rebounded by Giddy. The Bulls with the lead. To the middle. Vucevic gets double teamed. Here's Okoro. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Giddy, no one around him. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Now, here's Brown. Still yet to score. Lays it up and banks it in.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Giddy. Offline with his three.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Brown. Here's Hauser. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hauser's got 8.
Brown doesn't hold the ball. He moves it quick. This is about team scoring, not himself.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for the Bulls, Williams is checked in for Okoro, and Jones subbed in for White. And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 2. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Vucevic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Nikola Vucevic.
What makes Vooch so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night.
Now, here's Simon. 9 points last game out. A 3. Here's Boucher. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls shooting just 35% to start the game. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back to you guys.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Buzelis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Josh Giddey. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Boston trailing. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. Tillman passes to Simons. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit, but it was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well.
Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. Pass to Tillman. 6 to shoot. Here's Walsh. And that one hits back iron. Now Dosunmu. Now Jones. Smith surveying the D. Now Herter. And there it is for him. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Boucher. Back to Pritchard. Trying to get something going. Buries the long-range jumper. Pritchard's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Jones for 3. It's all tied in Chicago. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Trey Jones. Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Kevin Herter. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Boucher. Still without a basket. Simons from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now here's Jones. Pass to Herter. Lets the 3 fly. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
And here's Jones. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Now, here's Simon. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Again, Simon's missing.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Back to Herter. It's up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Herter's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
He's got such a quick release. Herter knows how to speed up a shot.
Deflects the pass. Here's Walsh. 2 points. That one goes. Walsh has got his first basket of the night.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So for the Bulls, Okoro, he's checked in for Dosunmu. White comes in for Kevin Herter. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Trey Jones. Here's Giddey. Outside, White. Okoro kicks to Williams. Here's Giddey. A three-pointer, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pritchard passes to Boucher. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. And Peyton Pritchard with the 3. Pritchard's got the game tied up here for Boston.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And White kicks to Smith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Fourth, the Bulls.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Now Pritchard. 6 points for him. Pass to Boucher. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
No, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
First personal foul.
And checking out some numbers for Sam Hauser.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And that one falls for Williams. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Pritchard. It's White on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Okoro with it. He has 6. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Out to White. Fires the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. White's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
Love the catch and shoot approach. I like when White makes quick decisions on offense.
White looking around. Down low, covered by Okoro. Impressive fadeaway right there. Chicago leading by 3. Outside, White. Here's Okoro. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Smith. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's White. Rebound, Boston.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Pritchard finds White. And here is Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Now White. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and it's in there. Boucher's got 4 points this quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Giddey. Outside Williams. Shot on the wing. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in this game. An efficient score, Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Pass to Williams. Outside White. Williams, a screen on White. Looking to get it going. White, happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
You see the attack mindset of Kobe White. Knew he'd have company.
Here's Pritchard. Now, here's Boucher. Brown outside. Fires the 3. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Giddey the pass to Smith. Williams kicks to Giddey. Pass to Smith. Fires from deep. And Boston with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Boucher passes to Pritchard. Outside White from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's White. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Williams. Smith against Boucher. Smith inside. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Pritchard from outside. And that one is off. Bulls trail by 5 to the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And that game against Portland, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. And Buzelis subbed in for Williams. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Pass to Queta. Pritchard against Giddey. Now Hauser. Back to Brown. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 10.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Now Okoro. They set the pick from downtown. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Pritchard. Brown outside. Brown gets it done inside.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Simons, he's checked in for Pritchard. An opportunity here to bring up a list of players that have been carrying their teams offensively. for the last 10 games. The highest scoring small forwards in the league. Number 1, Jaylen Brown.
You know, call him whatever you want. The bottom line is he just finds a way to score. And when he gets going, he can tear the rest of the NBA to shreds.
That's one thing we've learned about him. When he gets on a hot streak, it can be a long time before he cools down.
And here's Vucevic. He's got 5. And again, Chicago. No good. Pass to Simons. Brown outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Simons. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Okoro kicks to White. Giddey finds White. Giddey surveying the D. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Off target with his 3.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Now here's Brown, covered by Okoro. Now Brown, he's got 12. Nice ball movement by Boston. For the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Giddey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back over to you, Kevin.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And it's the Celtics with the ball. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Pass to Hauser. This one for 3. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Okoro. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Vucevic against Brown. Out to White. Here's Hauser. Here's Queta. And he dunks it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel him smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Celtics out in front, ending the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stuff from Pocket Five.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And looking at the Nets matchup, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Bulls.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from 3. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 7-point differential. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Queta in at the center position. Hauser finds Brown. White against Giddey. Back to Brown. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bruce Ellis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
At the line for the Bulls.
Mind the lanes.
Mind
the lanes. One shot.
One shot.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
Celtics leading by 4. Pritchard with the ball. Pass to Queta. And here's White. Here's Hauser. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's White. And White slams it in.
Certain nights, White just blows up. This has been fun to watch because Kobe is on one.
Here's Hauser. Back to Brown. Shoots over Okoro. And another miss by Boston.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Bruce Ellis, no one around him. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. For Boston, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Hauser. Now Pritchard. It's White on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. White's got 13.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Celtics leading by 5. Here's White. 13 points in the game. Brown the pass to Hauser. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Giddey kicks to White. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Giddey. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 8 points for him.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Here's Queta. Just 5 on the clock. And Okoro over to help. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Buzelis. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside, White. Vucevic's screen on White. White, good. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
You see right there, White can be a dangerous three-point shooter.
On the wing, Brown. Stolen by Okoro. In transition, here come the Bulls. In the corner, it's Buzelis. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Hauser, covered by a Coral. Fades back. And it's Brown missing. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one. Brown outside. Back to White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Giddey. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside, White. Pass to Queta. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Shoots over a Coro. Nice form on the 20-footer. Pritchard's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Chicago is gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. White goes in. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by White. Vucevic has got 8 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Celtics making a change here. Walsh is checked in. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
When you look at their recent defensive numbers, they've been among the best in the league. I like the energy that they're playing with.
Celtics trail by 3. Now here's Brown. He's got 12. Pass to Queta. There's the pick. Brown inside, covered by a Okoro. And that one drops. He's got 14.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
And here's Vucevic. A fader. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Pass to Queta. The kick out to Brown. And it's White, top of the key. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Vucevic to the pass to Giddey. And it's sent back by White. And they recover it. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Here's White. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Queta. Now here's White. For the lead. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Out to White. Giddey sets the pick for White. On the 3 off target. The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. And now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Chris Boucher is checked in for the Celtics. Now Buzelis. He's got 6. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Vucevic a screen on White. 5 to shoot. Here's a Okoro. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 3. It's White on the wing. Back to Brown. Pass to White. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Jones looking for an opening, looking to end the run. Here's Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Vucevic has got 12.
Big man, Vooch, showing some quickness on that release.
Outside, White. Boucher up top. Pass to Brown. Here's Walsh. It's White on the wing. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Bulls trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jones finds Vucevic. And he converts the layup. Vucevic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Outside, White to the left side wing. White setting the pick for Pritchard. Over Jones, rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Okoro kicks to Jones. Vucevic is screen on Pritchard. Jones for 3, and Boston with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brown outside. Pass to Walsh.
2 minutes.
Now White. Boucher sets a screen for White. Here's Walsh. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 5. Vucevic to the pass to Jones. Now Vucevic. Outside, Jones. Misses the 3. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Walsh. White, wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown. White's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. 1:14 left to play in the third. Outside, Jones. Buzelis sets a screen for Jones. High, arcing shot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Chicago. Celtics leading by 8. Outside, White. Pass to Pritchard. 35 seconds left in the third. Outside, White. A 3-ball. And Okoro pulls it down. And Chicago shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. To the right side. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Vucevic.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Pass to Huerter. And Jones has it in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
For a wing, Huerter has always been a very good facilitator. By no means a ball stopper.
Pritchard passes to Walsh. And here is Simon. Pritchard from outside. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 5. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Tillman passes to Walsh. The Celtics working the ball around now. Simons surveying the D. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Man, lots of confidence on that 3 from Simons.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. No one near Huerter as he lets it fly. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Tillman. He's defended by Huerter. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Williams kicks to Giddey. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Huerter with it. Smith with a screen on Boucher. Jones for 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Pass to Walsh. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing here by 8. Now here's Williams. Fires the 3. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Ellis is checked in for Williams. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Outside, Simon. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Simons with the screen for Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Huerter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Yes! And the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia with great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Smith finds Herter for three. A rebound by Simon. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Minot. Now Pritchard. And he banks in the layup.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Brown against Herter. And Jones has it in the corner. Over Pritchard. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Jones.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
And he makes that one. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Giddey. Pritchard against Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Count it, good. Now here's Jones. Taken away by Brown. Simon's on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner 3.
From deep, Herter knocks down the 3-ball.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
On the wing, Brown. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So for the Bulls, Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Kuro comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. Celtics also with a sub. White's checked in. Outside, White. Back to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Rebound, Boston. Tillman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to White. Here's Simons. White covering. There's the screen. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Giddey, the pass to Vucevic. 14 feet away, and he hits the jump shot.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
On the wing, Brown. Outside, Simon. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Pass to Vucevic. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Vucevic has got 20 points.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Now Brown. The shot. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 5 rebounds tonight. Vucevic setting the pick for White. And he lays it straight in. 19 points in the game.
Nice field by White. Coming off that pick, making a play.
Outside, Simon. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Now, Giddey. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside, White. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Celtics passing it around. And Simon's wide open. He'll fight. Drills the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 10. Simons against White. Rebound by the Celtics. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 7th assist here tonight. White outside. For 3. No good. Bulls trail by 8. Now Vucevic. A 10-footer. Count it!
Yeah, Vuce will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Make some noise, Chicago. Here is your 3-1.
Boston making some changes. Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Here's Kata. Now Pritchard. Jaylen Brown. The 3 goes down.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Bulls trail by 9. Ball stolen. Now Pritchard. Brown fires. No good there. Chicago has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Pritchard against Giddey. Launches it. Buries the deep ball.
And letting his offense come to him naturally. And seeing Giddey take and make those kinds of shots.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Team foul. At the line for the Celtics, at the line for the
Bulls trail by 9. Cuts off the pass. Pritchard against Giddey. White outside. Here's Brown. Now White. Pocket 2. He nails the jump shot.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Boston.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight from Derek White.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They need everything they can get right now. They can't leave points on the table.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Bulls foul. Nikola Vucevic. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Sam Hauser, 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Hauser. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And both free throws good for Hauser.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
And that one is good.
From Kevin Herter.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Simons against Herter.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Yeah, count it.
And the basket counts. 31. Defensive foul, Anthony Simons. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Kevin Herter. 1 shot.
One shot.
Free throw good, Herter. 20 seconds left in the game. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Shireman. So we see Boston get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin